Guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're going to be talking about this 1/4-inch drive impact gun. So it's kind of a smaller one compared to the 1/2-inch drive that you'd have on, like a bigger one to take off lug nuts or things. Now the model number on this one is the DCF 885, and so you can see it's a 1/4-inch drive, cordless impact driver. Now the thing about this is Dewalt offers a lot of different variations of this tool. You have the XR one as well, which is a little higher, and then you have some lower models too. This one kind of is right in the middle, and the main way to tell is this one. You get 3 LED lights here. You have the 20-volt battery, which is really good, but it's not the higher powered one, so kind of meets right in the middle, and it just slides right on here. And what's really good about this one is you have a little gauge here, so when you push it, it tells you how full the battery is, which is really nice. Again, when you go to use it, you have the 3 LED lights, and they stay on well after you've pushed the button. I think it's like 20 seconds, and it's pretty bright. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's pretty bright for when you're going to be doing jobs. Now, one of the main things with this is it will accept different bits in here in the 1/4-inch part of it, and this model has a quick release, which is really nice. It just pulls forward and you can remove the different attachments. Now, my main use for this isn't going to be like most people who are driving studs or hardware into a wall or anything like that. I like to use it more for automotive, and I'm very reluctant to use impacts on anything with the engine because there's a lot of aluminum, and you don't want to cross thread or destroy the threads or mess anything up. So though I do a lot of automotive, there are a few times, like on my wife's Infiniti, that has the whole tray that comes off the bottom, and you just have 100 screws to take off, and you're taking off that whole thing. So in that case, that's when I would use this mostly as kind of a tool to speed things up, with something more along the lines of using it like a socket wrench, but a little bit faster. And so with this, you can buy these models where they come with the attachment on the front that is a 1/4-inch drive, but in this case, what you can do is take one like this and convert it to being an impact gun that accepts sockets. And so this is what we have here today to show you, are these attachments here. They're impact ready, so they're the black metal that are going to be a lot stronger, and these are socket adapters. Now, you have it for the 1/4-inch drive, you have it for 3/8-inch drive, and then 1/2-inch drive. So that's talking about the size of the socket that you would be putting on the end of these. So you're basically just turning it into that impact, just like that. So this one is all the same size at the bottom, where it will slide into this 1/4-inch drive adapter section. And so we're going to go ahead and remove some of these from the package and just kind of show you how they work. Okay, so what I have here, just to kind of show you a quick demonstration, is I have a 1/2-inch drive, 3/8-inch drive, and a 1/4-inch drive socket on this side, and we're just going to put the different attachments in the front and just see how they work. If you wanted to, you could get away with, for example, buying the 1/2-inch drive attachment and then using reducers on this, but you're going to have all kinds of reducers. It's going to be kind of funny, but anyway, it's very simple, and these fit in here really well. This is a Dewalt piece, and this is for Dewalt, so I don't know if that makes a difference, but these fit in here really nicely, and you just push it straight in and it locks in, and it's not going to come out. To release it, you would just lift up on this. It has the quick release, and pull this out, and so it works pretty well. And so this is a real good way to get the impact version of this, or at least have that capability without buying the impact only one. because maybe you want to use this for driving other screws or nuts or things, and I'll show you some other attachments too that would be beneficial to having this one rather than just the 1/4-inch drive front to it. So here's our 1/2-inch drive. We'll go ahead and put this 1/2-inch drive socket on here, and so as you see, it looks kind of funny with the 1/4-inch drive support here and 1/2-inch drive, but I wouldn't recommend trying to put your lug nuts on or big jobs with this. I would use this to kind of speed the process up. So get the lug nuts started, and once it's threaded and moving, you could use this to really help get them on, and then remove it and torque the lug nuts down, for example. And so the 3 LED lights is very helpful for this. They're bright and they work really well. So we'll just go ahead and move on to our 3/8 inch. So we just pull forward and the whole thing comes out, which is really nice. And so here's the 3/8 inch. And it's just an extension, basically. And we're gonna go ahead and just push it straight in. So that makes it real quick. Okay, so that works really well. Pull it out. And then the 1/4-inch drive one here. So that one's just 1/4-inch drive all the way through, of course. And so that locks in really easy, and here's the little 1/4-inch guy. Now that's some pretty big power for a little 1/4-inch thing. I would be very careful to be using this, on the inside the engine on aluminum parts or anything like that. I would use it very gently like this, maybe just to kind of speed the process up if you have a lot of nuts and bolts. And I think it was somewhere around 1,700 inch-pounds is the capacity on this one. So you can break some things if you were to just jam things on, so you want to be careful with it. And in my opinion, just use it more for speed and then torque it down properly. So again, to release this is very simple. You just pull up on that and the whole thing comes out. So there's the 3 different versions of this that you can buy that would make it real easy. Again, if you wanted to go to reducers, then you could. So if you did want to only buy one of these, you could get away with it. You put your 1/2-inch drive one in, and then if you needed to work on something that was 3/8 inch, then you could put down a reducer on top of that, which of course if you're working with an impact, it should be the impact one, not the chrome. But that way you could technically get away with it, and you could just buy one of these bits and then have reducers or maximizers, whatever you want to use. But these are only a few dollars each. To me, it's worth just buying the ones that you need. And again, the impact is the best, the black, so you don't have any of them shatter or explode on you. So anyway, those are the 3 that you can buy for this, and they all, you saw how fast they can be interchanged just by pulling forward and popping the next one in. But this will be a nice little tool because the 1/2-inch one is just so heavy, my 1/2-inch drive impact. And when you have a little job that you just want to get away with, then this one helps out. Though this extension does, maybe that's going to get in your way a little bit if you have to get underneath and into tight spaces. And just to show you as well, you buy toolkits like this, they come with a lot of these attachments. Anything like this is just going to go straight in and lock in. And so it's pretty convenient. You even have nut drivers too if you're driving the same side. And there are other attachments like this that you can buy that basically will accept this hex slicking style one. So lock it in like that, and then you're gonna put it in there and have a nut driver. So plenty of different attachments you can have. So I think this is a very nice piece to have, this attachment, rather than just the block if it were a regular impact gun. So anyway, put in the comments if you have any other questions I haven't answered yet. Just kind of giving you a basic review here of these attachments. Thanks. And I'll also put a link in the description where you can find these for sale. Thanks, guys.